When Benji lies flat on the floor and wags his tail, we call him a sweeper. It's clear that he is happy to see us, but too lazy to get up, right? But is there something else our dogs want to tell us when they wag their tails? Dogs, just like us, use body language to communicate. Even though we use way more words, still our bodies can say more than we think. We learn it as we grow, and our dogs are the same. When they are young, they pick up the cues and how to communicate, and tail wagging is one of their ways. They want to indicate that they want to play, are tired or hungry, and watching their tails amongst other cues is a relatively easy way to understand them. Now, I've already mentioned there are a few reasons why our dogs move their tails, and we will get to more soon, but it's important to know that it doesn't always mean that the dog is friendly and happy to see you. It's a communication device dogs use to respond to what is happening around them and how they are feeling about it. So don't assume you can pet a random dog just because they wag their tail. There are ways to read the body movement, and when it comes to the tail, pay attention to the position and the speed of the wag. One suggestion is, when compared to how we speak, would be that the position is words and speed is the loudness. When you observe how fast dogs move their tail, if it's very quick, more than likely it means they are excited by what is happening. When they move their hips with their tail, it could mean they are friendly and want to say hello. Insecure dogs, on the other hand, may slow down the speed, kind of wagging their tails, but just about. And a fast movement, but the tail being up, might mean aggression and threat, so watch out for that. We know what speed means, but what about the position? It can depend on a breed and what kind of tail they have, but a broad, sweeping movement often means happiness and friendliness, especially when their whole body moves with it. Curious dogs often have their tail straight out but relaxed. Same with relaxed pups, their tail is still with no rapid movement. We all know when our dogs are anxious, afraid, or submissive. They lower their tail and sometimes even tuck it between the legs, maybe just moving the end of it a little bit. When they stop wagging and move away, they can be uncomfortable in the situation. Some say that right-sided wag means positive emotions and left-sided means more anxious feelings. And as we discussed before, a tail straight up, stiff with a tense body can mean aggression, alertness, or threat. That's what Benji often looks like when he can sense a delivery driver parking on our driveway. Now, of course, this is still an area that isn't as well understood, but some research has been done on the subject. In this study, the scientists used a 3D motion tracking system to analyze dogs' tails and what the wagging meant. There have been some interesting findings, such as patterns that emerged over time, or that the side of the wagging changed as the dogs became more comfortable with the environment and people. This could mean that their emotional response changed too, as they became relaxed. And the study suggests that domestication also played a role. We prefer dogs who wag their tails, therefore over time they will do it more. But of course, like with humans, there is a variety on an individual level and between dog breeds. Dogs don't speak as much as we do, so their body language plays a primary role in communicating with us and other dogs. Even though there is emerging research on the subject, there is still so much we don't know and so much to learn about our dogs. One thing is for sure: tail wagging is not as straightforward as we always thought. Does your dog have a funny tail move? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.